My name is Abdelilah. I am a sommelier. I recently just had a break working at Sushi Samba restaurant, where they are offering Japanese, Peruvian and Brazilian cuisine. Because I wanted to focus on menu challenge, which is a sake course. So along this period of break, I was concentrating on studying about sake, which is really fascinating. When we are talking about different types of sake, we are talking about the grades and categories of sake. The categories of sake, there are two main categories. The basic sake, which is called fitsusho, and premium sake. Fitsusho is sake that is made with less precision, less control, and using table rice. Whereas premium sake, this is sake that is made with sake specific rice, which are known, such as Yamada Nishiki, Kohyakuman Gohu, Miyama Nishiki, Biwasansan, and Omashi. These are the sake specific rice varieties which are only used to make premium sake. So to make premium sake, the rice should be polished. The polishing is most important to start the process of the premium sake. After polishing the sake, the grains of rice should be washed to take away all the dusts on the rice, residue and particles. Then should be soaked and steamed. Then the process will start from making the koji and making a fermentation starter, then the main fermentation, and then there's a long process still to follow. But the grades of the premium sake are generally 8 different grades, which are Jurmai and Honjuju. The polishing ratio for this type is up to 70%. And comes Jinju or Jurmai Dei Jinju and Dei Jinju or Jurmai Dei Jinju. These are polished up to 50, even more, up to 30%, and the style is quite light and fruity and floral in terms of flavor. Whereas the Jurmai and the Honjuju, they are more full-bodied and richer and high acidity and more lactic and grain flavor. Yeah, generally these are the criteria to define the premium sakes. Yes, in restaurants, most of customers now, they started to know about sake and started to appreciate it. And this is the job of the sommelier to introduce sake to guests. If they knew it, that's fine. They already have some background, but most of guests, they only know wine. But when we try to introduce sake, they really find it challenging and something they admire and they explore more and more in the terms of drinking. Yeah, I guess through who love wine, when they start with sake as an aperitif, they like to start with sake as an aperitif, then finish with wine. Yeah. Generally, sake pairs wonderfully with all imaginable food, not only with Japanese food, not just with sushi or sashimi. Sake could be paired with any type of food, yeah, because it does have some components in it that clash perfectly with food, such as umami, for example, and acidity. So this really make it perfect pairing with any type of food. Recently, there is a big how do you say it? A big marketing and promotion of sake in England. The sake which is exported from Japan to outside is below 5%, especially to United States, China, Taiwan, Thailand, and Singapore. But to Europe, they just started to promote the products, and recently there are some producers and importers making their products available in the market. It's still new in market, but when it comes to revenue, we have fine sakes that are really costly. That fine wines, we can talk about £1,000, over £1,000 bottle of sake. So some restaurants which really are specialized in sake, they make a really good revenue from sake. Unless some few restaurants which have really big lists of sake, such as Zuma, for example, restaurants, some Sake Rohanna, some Oka restaurants, Sushi Samba as well. They have bigger lists, and Sushi Samba consider itself as the restaurants which have the largest sake list in Europe. This counts about over 100 different types of sake. I really like ginger style, which are really fruity, light, pure, and easy drinking, and very delicate.